Marcel can't seem to possibly do his job. Isaiah and Eva have a great time at Winterfest, and Bill desperately wants that old thing back. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 185. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. I did not think that I was going to enjoy Winterfest, or at least the Winterfest main episode, as much as I did. But baby, I enjoyed this episode so much, y'all. It's a little bit ridiculous. It's a tad bit ridiculous. And honestly, most of the heavy lifting for like why I really enjoyed this episode is watching Bill sulk. Watching Bill long, watching Bill off in the corner, watching Dani in my favorite color, probably her favorite color, looking as good as she want to look, as happy as she is, so well taken care of, so deeply loved. She looked like she is getting hit correctly. Okay, Andre, you better be laying, Okay. Like, she just looks like this is the time of her life. She is glowing. She is like floating through the whole damn room. She looks so damn ethereal and powerful and amazing and confident. Like, everything about Dani is working. And Bill loves and hates to see it all at the same time. And baby, I love to see him suffer. Oh, I love to see him suffer at the hands of his own doing. Because didn't you want this bobblehead ass Barbie? Didn't you want that child bride? Didn't you leave Dani? Didn't you drop her like a damn badass habit months ago? Only to be standing off in the corner watching her engage with her husband that loves her correctly and her family, wanting to be back a part of the damn family. Then y'all do y'all little hosting duties. You hosting and she emceeing over here, and y'all have a great little moment and you want to connect there, but then she sees her husband and what? Lights up even more, runs across the room and jumps in his arms and kisses him, and you wishes it was you, don't you? You wish it was you, don't you, Bill Hamilton? I see it. I absolutely love it. I don't know why, but y'all, one of my favorite genres within the Beyond the Gates universe is the genre where Bill suffers for losing Dani. I will never get tired of watching it. Quite literally ever. In his little tweed ass sweater, he came in looking good, but he sulked damn near the whole entire night. Literally ran up to them at the top of the episode and they were talking. Anita did pay him dust while talking to Dani and Andre, and he just tried to weasel his way in and like, oh yeah, I did the mic check. Okay, cool. And then everybody went on about their business, not paying him no mind, y'all. I should not have enjoyed those elements of the episode as much as I did, but baby, I enjoyed them. I did not lose my smile the entire time I kept seeing Bill on screen. He was paying Haley dust. He was not worrying about that girl in the slightest. And when Dani walked in that pink dress, me and Dani are just destined, because out of everybody, there's some people that were a little bit more casual, some people that were a little bit more dressed up, but she just, that dress looked like her. It looked great on her. It was so perfect, and it just fed into what her actual being is. Like, I think that this is the happiest that we have seen her in the whole damn show. She was really floating all throughout, and her hand in hand with Andre, arm in arm with Andre. Andre looks the most confident that he possibly could be. Like, they are just working, and any naysayers could not look at them on Winterfest night and then still be saying, oh nope, it's not real, oh nope, it's fake. Because there's no way possible you could have sense and look at that couple and not think that they belong together, huh? Which is why also, in addition to Bill being sick, little Miss Humphrey Bogart actually was sick too. Oh, I'm not supposed to call him Humphrey Bogart. Somebody in the comments said that Humphrey Bogart actually had swag. So what I'm going to call him, Andy Griffin? Y'all going to have to give me some names. What are we calling Derek moving forward? If I can't call him Humphrey Bogart because Humphrey Bogart had more swag than he did, y'all going to have to give me some other little frumpy ass white people. I need more. I'm trying to come up with the punchlines, but that's what comes to mind for me. Somebody in the comments say, Erica, it's not working anymore. So I'm taking suggestions, and I'm also going to keep thinking about it. Andy Griffin is what I'm going with now. But Andy Griffin was a little bit more scraggly. Anyway, focus, Erica. Ashley was sick. Ashley was looking and she was like, oh, this is what I could have had. Oh, this is what I wanted. Oh, why was I too late? Oh, this was never going to be you. And that's the part that I am just trying to drive home, because Ashley, while you could have been with the man because the man was simple as hell and just looking to find a home, any damn home to take him in because of whatever he had going on mentally for him, his little internal, that's his stuff. You were never given Dupree. Dupree is Andre's equal match. You are not his equal match. So even if you would have walked into Winterfest hand in hand with him, you wouldn't have been admitting that electricity that was coming off of Dani and Andre. You wouldn't have been admitting that confidence, that swag, that sex appeal that was coming off of Dani and Andre, because you is not Dani. Okay? But it's not even good to see you wish, honey, honestly. But I get that we had to have it because we get all these characters into one room and they have to address certain things because, it just would not be authentic if they didn't. When Ashley walked in and then she sees it, I'm like, oh God. But luckily for us, Andre, that man is locked in here. He love where he at. He don't have no problem where he at. He's not trying to leave where he at no time soon. He realizes the error in his ways before and he thanks God for deliverance, okay? Love that for him. Real quick, I'm gonna go back to Bill before I go back to Ashley, because Dani and Ashley actually have a conversation, which I was like, damn, I don't need this to happen, but whatever. Bill decides when everybody's getting ready to leave Winterfest, he decides that he wants to tell Andre, you better love her, or you better protect her. He better do something. Bill, you are not the person to say this. Like, you abdicated your throne, bro. You handed over the responsibilities of loving, protecting, providing for this woman. And now you want to watch her actually be loved, protected, and provided for adequately, and look at that man out and with a straight face tell him, yeah, you better keep doing the damn job. You cannot come and tell me how to do a job that you quit. And you quit on a pip, like you had a performance review because you wasn't even doing it right. Like, yes, this to be said, like maybe you walked away because it wasn't right for you. No, you walked away because you wasn't good enough. You walked away because your insecurities got into your head. You walked away because regardless of how loyal that girl was to you, you knew that you was never going to actually measure the hell up. And then at some point you were so weak that you broke. So you can't tell Andre what to do in his relationship because he's already head and shoulders better than you ever were. And you didn't had the woman for 2 damn decades. He didn't had the woman for 2.5 months. Bill, hush. You better take bobblehead Barbie, get the hell on, because you finna lose her the same way that you got her. Which is gonna be part 2 to Erica loving Bill suffering. Here, the only thing I don't want to see him do is die. So I'm gonna need Haley to chill up on the killer thing. Make his heart hurt, absolutely. Make his head hurt, absolutely. But take him up off this earth, girl. That's where I draw the line. I'm just saying, that's where I draw the line. Okay, Ashley and Dani. I did not think that we needed this conversation, but I do think that it adds layers to the type of woman that Dani is to be able to have the conversation. So it was a very interesting, awkward moment when Ashley is walking with Naomi and then they run into Dani, and then Naomi goes to find Jacob and Dani says like, hey, wait up a second, and talks to her. And she basically lets her know like she knows all of everything that's going on. And Ashley goes as far as to say, I'm not like Haley. Somehow they get to the point of like saying, I'm not like Haley. And Dani's like, I know you're not like Haley. And for me, and just watching that very short interaction, it felt like Dani was trying to move with some genuine compassion and care and understand that the girl has feelings for Andre and she's not over them. However, having Ashley reveal that she realizes how real it is and that she hears Andre when he says that he is in it and that is that, and she respects it. I commend Dani a lot, because she could be carrying a ton of baggage from infidelities and from disloyalty by way of all of that came with her relationship with Bill. But because she's in such a healthy and happy space, and because Andre has cultivated a safe space, she is able to extend grace to a woman who wants her spot and she knows wants her spot, but it's also her daughter's best friend. And I love that she's able to see the difference between Haley and Ashley, because they aren't quite the same. Like, I might have joked before and said, oh, basically y'all the same. Y'all not. That you have very different motives, you move very differently. Ashley was kind of like fumbling her way through this attraction, and I don't even think that Ashley realizes, to me, that her attraction to Andre was given more so of a fetish, not actual life partner, because she could not come to the table and actually say what she would be bringing to his life, but she 100% understands what she would be extracting from that man, what she desires from that man. So that's a whole other thing. But I thought that this just added additional context to the character that Dani is, and she's just so multifaceted, so deep. She's just truly a dynamic woman. And to have this moment where you can have this thing with the ex or the competition, if you will, but then also to be able to switch back and like to have grace for this girl and not create no additional problems. It's not no beef, it's not no drama, it's just y'all coming to a very clear understanding and having the gates or the things clear, because she knows that she's still going to run into you by way of her daughter. She doesn't want Naomi to lose yet another friend. And she also had cared for you before. She cares about how your heart hurts and your feelings. And she's also still like prioritizing herself. Like, I think that she handled it beautifully. And again, it just, to me, it just shows how dynamic Dani is as a character, because she has this moment, but then the rest of the time she's able to be present, be alive, be happy, be joyous, within Winterfest with her man, but then also co-host with Bill and navigate that. And her and Bill have a conversation right after they finish the silent auction, and they were like remembering old times, and he's like, yes, it's great. And I'm like, and she's like, no, actually, this is better because I don't have the attachments of this, and I'm not thinking about you looking at other eyes. And the past Winterfest, I was worried about you cheating and flirting here and flirting there. And he started to get uncomfortable. She's like, I'm not even saying any of that to throw it in your face. It's just something to say, to a remark to make for my growth, and for me to realize like, damn, things have really changed. And I was just looking at my girl like, yes, I am so proud of Dani, because that's when you know that you really heal, right? When you can speak from your scars and not from your wounds, that's when you know that you're really healed. And that's the thing about it, right? Like, wounds are still open things, like open cuts that if you press into it, you could actually still get a wince, or it could be deeply painful, it could still get infected, right? Because it has not closed, nothing has healed over. But if you have a scar, you have maybe the visual that something was there, but the skin has healed over, the epidermis has done whatever it needs to do, like all of those things have happened, so you can touch it and it don't hurt no more, right? You can squeeze it and it's not causing you any additional pain. And I actually love that saying. Like, that's something that a writer friend of mine told me within one of my writers groups years ago, and it changed everything, because so much of the things that I write, the characters that I write come from things that I have lived, things that I have seen, things that I want to actually communicate. And she was like, yeah, you have to write from your scars, not your wounds. And this just came back to me so readily in watching Dani and Bill talk, because she's able to talk to him about things that were deeply hurtful in the past, but they're not hurting her right now. She now has the context, the perspective after going on her healing journey, as erratic as that looked like. And she can now appreciate even greater the space that she's in, the man that she's with, because she has healed and she's allowed herself to do so. And I'm just like, I love Dani so much as a character. And I guess y'all could tell because I just spent the last 12 minutes talking about her ass. Let me go ahead and move on. Baby, Bill suffer, Dani happy, Andre making sure that Dani stay happy. That's all I gotta do to keep the show going for me. Because low-key, that's what I'm here for. Now, talking about Bill other half, Haley, we get to see her floating around and she's picking up on Bill's longing as well, but she doesn't really speak to it. But she does have a moment where she gets to run into Isaiah, and she of course is flirting, because we know that she's sniffing up that damn tree, and Eva pops up right then and there, and we get the moment of them, I guess, officially meeting. And when they did it, I was like, damn, they never really officially met. Wow. But I guess not, they haven't. Okay, cool. But watching the energy that Haley had for Eva, and Eva has no damn clue yet where that energy is coming from, or that energy is actually present. She was completely naive, because she's still caught up in the whole Winterfest of it all, enjoying her time, being out in society, feeling normal. Now she with her soon-to-be boo boyfriend thing. Like, she did not peep what the hell Haley was putting down, and I'm like, oh my word, not Haley about to make you enemy number one. I can't wait to see the future interactions between Haley and Eva, now that she knows that Eva is going to be her competition when it comes to Isaiah. I'm excited. Talking about Eva and Isaiah, they seem like they have a really good time. They're doing the different activities together. Eva winds up leaving Ted when Isaiah pops up. Isaiah said he wasn't coming, but the moment that Jacob told him that Eva was going to be there, he changes his damn mind. And you know what? I'm here for this. I'm here to see this relationship run its course. I think that it's going to be through the relationship that Isaiah has with Eva that we're going to get to know him better. Because again, we don't know enough about him for me to fully trust him yet. And I'm here for Eva cultivating a life outside of the Duprees and all they have going on. Like, yes, you live near Fairmont Crest amongst these people, but you don't have to make your world about these people like your mama does. And Isaiah is her opportunity to do that. So I am looking forward to seeing more of them, more so because of that and not necessarily because I just think that they're going to be the perfect couple together. I'm enjoying the beginning stages and how they're easing into it. So that is that. Now, talking about Isaiah and Jacob, baby, when Isaiah like introduces Eva, Jacob is like looking at her with such disdain. And the crazy thing is, I had to think for a second. I was like, damn, does Jacob know that Eva hid the evidence? I'm like, no, because Hat broke into her hotel room, stole the evidence back to put it back in Leslie's apartment. So Jacob doesn't even know that she's that involved, but Jacob is not having it. He runs a strict program. He literally said 3 words, and then moved the hell along. And then Eva was just standing there like, what the hell did I do? It's your mama, ho. It's your mama. The same mama that's telling Jacob earlier on, like, oh, I guess we about to be family over Jacob's dead body, ho. Over Jacob's dead body. Then she turned to Tomas. You picked the wrong sister. Ma'am, if you don't take your geriatric ass on, sinister, senior citizen. And I can't stop talking about sinister without talking about her talking to Vernon and kind of giving Vernon a warning. I'm gonna be here for you when nobody else is, because she just gets all the evidence that she needs and lurking around Winterfest and seeing how Vernon is interacting with Sharon, and she just knows. She don't confront him in this episode, but she literally is like, yeah, I'm gonna be here when nobody ain't, so remember that. And Vernon's like, ho, if you don't get out of my face. He don't say that, but that's basically the sentiments of what he's Vernon was walking around Winterfest like a pimp. And I ain't mad at it. I'm like, where did you get this shiny ass suit, sir? Child, how could I be talking about the damn jealousy? The one that old thing back before, and not go to Ted ass when he spots Nicole and Kyle and Nicole. He don't tickle me as much because we know that Ted wants Nicole back, but also Ted is not doing enough to actually get that to happen. And honestly, y'all, I have a book. I'm actually rereading it. I'm going to put it here in case you want to read it. It is a little spicy. But that book is like, to me, what should be Ted's blueprint. Like, I read this book, I think a month ago for the first time, maybe a month and a half. And the moment I finished it, I was like, oh yeah, Ted hasn't been trying. I knew that Ted wasn't trying to begin with, but the way this man went for his woman and wanted that thing again, Ted can't tell me nothing. He can't tell me nothing. So if y'all interested in it, you want to do a little cross-referencing, you want to add additional pieces of media touch points, you can go ahead and check that out. I checked it out from the library. Check out Hoopla and or Libby. They have audiobook versions available. That's the one that I do because I listen to a ton of them constantly. But if you do, please DM me and or post a comment here and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that Ted is really stepping to get Nicole back after you read this. Here, let me know. Because you having these longing ass looks and you beating Kyle at a damn silent auction is not going to be the thing that gets you back into Nicole's bed and or her heart, sir. You need to come harder than that. And aside from that, we get Ted with Eva a couple moments, and then Ted comes to like wrangle drunk ass Vanessa. I wasn't feeling her, and I was feeling her. I was so conflicted in the moment because I love the energy that drunk Vanessa has for Leslie. 100%. The sticking out of the tongue, the whole please, all of that, love. Keep that up. But her wallowing and confiding him alone, oh yeah, well, I wanted Joey to meet me. He didn't meet me. Girl, if you don't start up. Down here whining over some goofy ass crime boss that don't want to be seen in public with you, but that could put y'all asses in jail. Jail, ho. This is not the Sadie Hawkins dance. This is not Valentine's Day and you shipping little Care Bear hearts from your homeroom to his homeroom because y'all asses is in 8th grade. You will go to jail. This is felonies, ho. Felonies. And you down here crying drunk as a skunk over this man. Over one night. So she irritated my nerves then, but then when she had the smoke for Vanessa, I was like, girl, absolutely. Actually, what else you got to say? Whack her again. But then when Ted came over, And then she started getting all, she wasn't like flirty with Ted, but then I was looking at her and I was just like, I don't know how I feel like about the black man coming to your rescue. I don't know how I feel about that. So I was very conflicted in watching Vanessa. But that's the other interaction, the major interaction that we got to see Ted having. And he ultimately winds up helping her home. Him and Eva are going to get Vanessa home because she, again, is drunk off her ass. Talking about Marcel, right? You were hired to protect Laura. And the moment that you're supposed to protect Laura, you walk up and back the person that she's supposed to be being protected from. I hope you run every last one of them thousands of dollars that the damn Dupree's paid you back, ho, because I want a refund. You gonna tell Mona and Laura to move it along when crazy ass Eveline ran down on them, come talking to them about something that needed to be done. Ho, if you, Laura, start swinging, girl. I get it. You a debutante. You put together your silk prices. Always, I get it. But y'all, violence is the answer sometimes. It just is. It just is, because the hired damn detective can't protect you. Too busy sniffing after this cougar cat. The damn Dupree's got too much damn decorum to really protect you. So it's time for you to steal this hoe so that she knows exactly not to play with you no more, and everybody know that you're not playing with them. The moment that you swing on her one time, Laura, one time is the moment all of this changes. The moment she stops talking to you, the moment she stops running into you, the moment that she stops trying to terrorize your ass because she realizes that you are not actually prey. Marcel pisses me off so bad, and I need him to meet his end with that damn Jerri curl and his velour puffer vest / corduroy. What are you wearing? Let's go back to Nicole and Kyle, because y'all, I did not realize that Kyle, Greg, the actor who plays him as Greg, also played Nova's man, and he won me over there in Queen Sugar. I knew his face looked familiar, but I couldn't place it when he was hunching on Nova. I said, wait a minute now. But Nova then started tripping, and then her storylines got a little bit crazy. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. Nicole and Kyle, y'all cute or whatever. Let's see where this goes. I ain't trying to get too invested. I'm not saying she got to stay here. Do I still want her to engage with Carlton? Absolutely. But diversify. Build a roster, if you will. Have fun. Yes. We love this for Nicole. And last but certainly not least, my girl did not allow herself to be baited into the trap. She is not moving in with Tomas. She thought that he was playing, but he wasn't playing, and she lets him know, sir, we just started this. We are new to this. I am very new to romance as a whole. I ain't gonna be able to do it. We could be taking this seriously and moving forward, but we're not actually there yet. Absolutely, Catherine. You can be wanting to be wanted. You could be wanting to be desired, but you don't need to want it that damn much that you go make some drastic ass decisions and move out of your safety space into this man's space so that he can utilize you as the resource that your ass actually is for his career growth. Loved it. One thing I'm going to bring up, and I'm not going to harp on it too long because I've already been giving these people their lashes. And Nicole, I love you, Bookie Bud, but I still want to give you a couple more lashes because you threw a big ass fit about Kat not coming to Winterfest, but Chelsea ass wasn't there either. And I don't give a damn that Chelsea was sick. I don't give a damn. You threw a fit about Kat not going, calling her self-centered because she wasn't going, and yet still Chelsea wasn't there. Nobody put a mask on Chelsea and shoved her ass in a wheelchair up in there. So y'all gonna relax on my girl. And with that said, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got for episode 185. Y'all, let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. She consists, you love to talk TV with. Thank you so much for watching and posting a comment. Give this video a like for me, pretty please. It helps me out so much. You do not even know. And I'll see you in the next one.